Okay, very good. So today's lesson is number 37, purpose. When you get into a taxi, what's the first thing you tell the driver? Your destination. Only after that do you give instructions on how to get there. Let's read it again. Purpose. When you get into a taxi, what's the first thing you tell the driver? Your destination. Only after that do you give instructions on how to get there. I think this makes a lot of sense, right? um, yeah, I mean, if we drive ourselves and we go for a drive, like, some people go for a drive without a destination just to enjoy the scenery. Um, yeah, like in the fall season, there's beautiful change of color in the leaves. Um, yeah, that can happen. But when it's a taxi, so that's why the example works better with a taxi. You have to pay them money. So we are more alert about how much money we're going to spend. And yeah, the first thing we tell the driver is our destination, where we're going to go. Otherwise, we just going to waste a lot of time and fuel and our energy. In Japan, when you get into an elevator, sometimes our mind is so busy or occupied with so many things, we forget to push the button where we want the elevator to go to, which floor to go to. And believe it or not, the elevators speak to you in Japan. Then the elevator suddenly says, "Oh, please push the button where you want to go." So, if we don't know where we are going, then we cannot think about how to get there. Like, that's why we develop kind of anxiety. We're not sure if what we do is right or is good. And we are just randomly doing things in the dark without thinking about the destination or where we are going. Also, it reminds me of Alice in the Wonderland when she got lost. She was wandering around, and then she came to a fork in the road. She didn't know if she should go right or left. And there happened to be a tree. So she looked at the tree, and there was a cat on the tree. So she asked the cat, "What do you think? Which way I should go, the right road or the left road?" And the cat told her, "Well, where do you want to go?" And Alice said, "I don't know." And the cat replied that, "Well, if you don't know, then it doesn't matter which way you go." It doesn't matter. So we end up feeling a sense of meaninglessness. Oh, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's useless. Maybe nothing good will come out of it. All these thoughts naturally arise. Many people tell us they have a hard time controlling their thoughts, which is very true. But one of the real causes, root causes of it, is actually that we are not sure where we're going, what our destination is. So all these irrelevant thoughts, ruminations, anything, you name it, these thoughts just keep crossing our mind and makes our life less than pleasant. And most people don't know the solution is we need to find out where we're going, which is what we want to do with our lives. And not in terms of our jobs or family makeup, not like that, but in terms of true happiness. If we don't define what true happiness is, if we don't make it settled what it is, then we cannot really go after it. Yeah. So that's why Buddhism talks a lot about purpose. Yeah, yesterday too, we talked about purpose in our summary webinar. And also, we need to have that patience. So, because this is the ultimate answer that gives color to the whole life, many people who live for just temporary pleasures, they tell us when they lose that temporary pleasure, they tell us they feel like they were hit by a tsunami. by a giant wave. They are tumbled down into the water and they feel like suffocating. Yeah, because the temporary pleasure is always temporary. We need to use them to help us go towards the authentic form of happiness, which is lasting. Anything that's true must be lasting. Yeah, so we talk about this more in the meetups, but today was like a little bit of an overview of it. And yeah, being here practicing this meditation together, obviously, it's helping us to figure this purpose out. So good job for being here. And today's Friday, so we're going to have Purpose and Meaning Lab at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And have a wonderful Friday. Bye.
Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome, Gary. Bye, everyone.